serai votre accompagnant. Après la mort, il n'y a que l'enfer.
Vous êtes complètement fou.
La flatterie ne vous mènera nulle part.
Tu vas être bien là-dedans.
Vous avez besoin de voir la réalité en face.
L'humanité est mauvaise par nature et doit expier.
Hello. Hi, Quarxx. Good morning. Thank you for joining me today to discuss Pandemonium. Congratulations on just a mind-bending adventure that is just challenges the senses, the soul, and just about everything you could manage to do. So you really surprised me. Congratulations.
What an introduction. Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me, Jeffrey. It's my pleasure to be here and being able to discuss about Pandemonium with you. It's not the morning though you're here, huh? Or am I? It's late afternoon.
Well, could you set up the film for us, for our viewers?
Can I set it up?
Yes. Tell us about the theme.
Pandemonium, yes, my second feature film, just being released in the UK and US last month. We are doing very well. It's going on many territories right now, and it's a movie about existentialism pain, you know, and it's a journey in hell. It's a trip to hell. That's what I can say about it. Sorry for my English. I'm French, so I'm trying my best. But yes,
you're doing wonderful. And would you say this movie is also a vision of the afterlife, in your opinion? I mean, how much of this is your personal questions about afterlife?
That's an interesting question that I never had. Well, personally, okay, to be honest, I'm a non-believer. I do not believe very much. Well, everybody has to have doubts, you know. Having certitude and about that kind of thing is, I think it's just nonsense. Nobody can have a certitude. I'm doubting, of course, but no, this is not really my very pessimistic vision of what awaits us next. Hopefully, it's not like that. I hope if there is something after, I hope it's a little bit more, it's a little bit brighter than what I depict in Pandemonium. No, I'm not a very optimistic person. Maybe that can relate in Pandemonium, but I really do not think that it can be as dark as it is. But we'll see soon enough, I think.
Well, you know, the Pandemonium is very Faust, very Dante's Inferno, and the theme that they had in their writings were mankind is evil in nature, but must mankind pay for what they did after death?
Did mankind pay for what they did after death?
Yes. Well, do they have to suffer for what they did in real life?
In that universe, they do. They definitely do. Are we talking about the film, or are we talking about real life?
We're talking about the film. We're talking about does mankind, does our characters, does Nathan, does he have to pay for his sins? Does he have to?
Well, it doesn't. It's not even for his sins, you know. That's what they say. Well, I think he's in the wrong place because he didn't for himself. He didn't committed anything wrong. But for as the demon says once, you know, it's for 99% of the people. Well, your place is in hell because probably you had done some shit in your life anyhow, you know. So whatever. Unless you are told absolute saint, there's no there's punishment, and there is no. Nobody gets out of it, you know. Everybody's guilty, and I thought it was quite, I would say, fun, but you know, to present a story like that, say no hope for everyone, you know. Let's all go to hell, and this is just pitch black, and yeah, I thought it was a pretty nihilistic, interesting way of perceiving the afterlife. Yes.
And how much the visuals in this movie are very disturbing. They're stunning. Their times are beautiful. As a director, was that descriptions in the script, or how much of that was your vision that we see in those interpretations?
Yes, so you know I come from I'm an artist. I come from painting, as you can see behind me. I was a photographer also for a long time. So for me, the having a vision, having a precise vision is very important for a filmmaker. I think sometimes there's a bit of lack about on that subject matter, as the filmmaker really tells the DP that he can do pretty much what he wants, as much as the picture looks good. You know, it's not my case at all. I have a very, very precise intention before shooting the movie. That's why we collaborate a lot with my DP for months and months before we worked on the frame and how we want to set up things, and so yeah, I have a very strong vision of the visuals and what I want in my film. That's for sure.
And as a director, is it a challenge weaving multiple stories in the film? Because we have 3 different stories that converge.
Yes, of course. It's definitely a challenge, and I wanted to give those stories also a different tone. I didn't want to make the movie a straightforward line. So I mean, the storytelling is like you know, edgy and jumpy, and it's turning around, and you're going to a universe, then you're coming back to another one. I didn't really want to make a real pure anthology film as like chapter and 3 or 4 different stories, but I wanted to having the creative freedom of experiencing different themes and shooting them in a different way. And I thought, you know, for me it was really great. It was really a creative freedom that I had here, and so that's why I also used 3 different DPs in order to have like their own, you know, like a different touch. I use different cameras also to shoot it, and because we're entering the dark life and the dark fate of different characters, and that are really living different kind of pain. So I thought it was interesting not to have the same sort of visual, and really take different paths, different U-turn, extreme U-turn, and also maybe shock the audience a little bit by that. Huh? Some of them, they're, whoa, what's going on here? We're not in the same movie anymore. Yes, now we're not, but we have this thin red line that just tied everything together. So it's not like a pure anthology that maybe we've seen before. So yeah, I wanted to add this little twist here.
And your Pandemonium is streaming on Arrow, but it's also available on Blu-ray. And I noticed the Blu-ray had loads of extra features. Was it a lot of fun for you to maybe explore things that you didn't put in the film in terms of commentary and extra footage and things like that?
Oh yes, they really did a great work at Arrow. I'm really pleased about the DVD and Blu-ray that they came up with. They really did an amazing job at it. And I think for the people, the real cinephile, you know, the real cinephilic people, it's very important to have a physical copy, you know, not just to watch it online and then, okay, we have a DVD tech, a bibliothèque, you know, we put the DVD. I think it's very important. And it's really the cherry on the cake when you have all those goodies that comes with it. And once you've seen the movie, then you can really understand the process and the making of the movie, and all the bad things also that happened to us during the shooting, and all the good things also as well, you know. So as a viewer, I really enjoy, after seeing the little, you know, coming in the kitchen and see how the chef cook his dish, you know. I think that's very interesting. Yes.
Well, congratulations on a groundbreaking film. It's just a fantastic journey, and I appreciate your time this morning, Quarxx, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do next. So let's talk again soon, okay?
Yes, thank you very much. I'm working on my upcoming film right now, and we're going into preparation in 3 months. So I'm sure we'll be able, and I wish we'll be able to talk about that upcoming project anytime soon. It's going to be really crazy.
Thank you very much. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, Jeffrey.